What up? And welcome back to Realist Gaming. It's DeGuap, and like I promised you guys in an earlier episode, I'm going to give you guys DeGuap's top 10 video games of 2016. So without further ado, let's get started. At number 10, I got Mafia 3. For me, this is a personal favorite of the year. I know a lot of people weren't happy with this game, thought it could have been better. But I got immersed so much in the story and with the progression of, your character Lincoln Clay that I have to give it a spot on the list. At number 9, I got Watch Dogs 2. Watch Dogs 2, for me, I've played it very few times, but the times I have played it, I find myself enjoying it very much. It was fun. It's a cleaner version of GTA. So, if you got that little brother that wants to play Grand Theft Auto, you know what? Get him Watch Dogs 2. It's not as bad. At number 8, I put Tom Clancy's The Division. I put this in. Also, shout out to one of the gameplays on the channel, May Gotti, playing The Division. Kicking his ass, I swear. But The Division, I feel, had very good graphics, and I found myself enjoying the progression of your character during the game. Not so much the character, but how you progressed him in terms of his weapons, the weapon customization and stuff like that, and the side missions. Any game that has a lot of side missions, I find myself to enjoy. At number 7, I put Dark Souls 3. The only reason why I really put this in my top 10 is because it's hard as fuck. I swear, Dark Souls could just kick your ass. But you know what? It always kept you going back and playing it and giving you a reason to play it. And, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. You can't lie. At number 6, I put the remake of Resident Evil 4. Now, a lot of you probably like, well, this doesn't count as a new game. I feel a lot of people don't know how great a game Resident Evil 4 is. It's one of the best Resident Evil games out there. It's one of the best games, period, for me. And the fact that it got remade for the new consoles really it made it broader and better. Not better, but because it's the same game, but it made its return, and I feel like more people will understand the greatness of Resident Evil 4. At number 5, I got Battlefield 1. This was kind of like an obvious one. Battlefield 1 had amazing graphics. Multiplayer was fun. You went back to World War I. You got to saw a few bit of the missions. I overall really enjoyed Battlefield 1. I thought it was one of the better games this year. And I think it'll be one of the classic games where you could go back and play it because it's one of the first games to be back in World War I. So I feel like there's always going to be that replayability with Battlefield 1. At number 4, I got Uncharted 4. I feel like you guys knew this was going to make the list. Uncharted 4 is easy for me. The graphics in that game are just so beautiful. You get immersed into the world, and the story with Nathan Drake. You feel for him. You get why he's doing what he's doing. You want him to succeed in what he's doing, and then. And then the Easter egg of Crash Bandicoot really just drove it home with me, because Naughty Dog's just like, yo, we can still do this. And, I love that, and I love the game. Go out and buy it, purchase it. It's a must-have. At number 3, I got Overwatch. And this is might be controversial to a lot of people. But in my preference, Overwatch is very fun. It has a good multiplayer. The graphics are good. I never found myself going back to Overwatch as much as I did the two other games that I'm putting ahead of this. Overwatch, to me, is very fun. You could play it over and over again if you're that kind of person. But, I could play it over and over again. It's just, I don't find myself playing this in a year or two as opposed to the other games. Very fun. I'm not taking anything away from the game. Hey, it's number 3 on the list for a reason. Number 2, this will shock a lot of people. I got Titanfall 2. I don't know why this game's not getting as much praise and as much love as it hasn't been getting, because it's a really good game. The campaign, I love the campaign, even though it's short as hell. I swear. But you know, it's just the campaign. You get immersed into the story. You feel like you know the character and the Titan, and you know, and then overall the multiplayer, they made it better. They did what they had to do, and you know that's probably one of the greater games by EA this year. And it was just, for me, it's about fun with games, and Titanfall 2 was just fun. And number one, this is obvious as hell for me. It's the game I'm doing the gameplay on right now on the channel. It's the game that I've got day of release, midnight, all that good stuff. Is Doom. What can I not say about Doom? The gameplay is just fast, fluid, amazing, brutal, bloody. I love it. The graphics, the new id Tech engine is just freaking amazing. And, you know, Doom's one of those games where, like I said in the beginning, it's fun. And this list is based off of fun for me. And Doom is just fun. You go into that game knowing you're going to kill demons. Nobody cares about story. You're going in to have fun. And to me, that's what video games is about. That's why video games are so great. And Doom, I feel like, really did that. And you know, I can't explain how good Doom is for me, but it's number one on my list for a reason. I love that game. If you don't have it, I suggest you get it. It's one of the best games out there. But yeah, guys, that's my top 10 video games list of 2016. May Gotti and Rendell might be posting their top 10. We're trying to get that under wraps, but yeah, so don't forget to like and subscribe and penetrate the shit out of that like button. I love you guys. It's DeGuap, and I'll see you guys in the next Doom gameplay. Deuces.